Well, I'm at the hotel. I'm getting ready for the Glacier Hills 50K Ultra. It's up by Sioux Falls, and this is my first solo 50K. Yeah, race starts at 6 a.m. It's gonna be cold, like 20s and 30s, and maybe some snow, so that's gonna be interesting. The cutoff is 8 hours, which is pretty fast for me. My last 50K I did in 8.5. So hopefully that'll be the challenge this time, is making it in under the cutoff time, especially if it's snowy, and that makes it more slippery, and probably won't be able to run quite as fast. So yeah, got my stuck gear all ready to go, and about ready to head to bed and to wake up really early to get down to this race. All right, we have begun. Didn't get to the race in time to take a video before we started or during we started, but now we're 1 mile in, and I've already done one hill. Where it is, there's 3 hills, so it's not as cold as I thought it was gonna be. Like, is it 25 degrees? Yeah. Does it feel super cold? Not once I get running. So I may shed some hairs as we come around back to the start. There's 5 loops. Well, it's like a figure 8. So I'll hit the start, I don't know, like 10 times. That's where the aid station is. And right now going up hill number 2. And yeah, feeling pretty good. Probably went out a little too fast, but time's looking great right now. So, 1 lap done. Starting on the 2nd lap. I got 4 to go. Feeling pretty good. It's got some pretty big hills, some nice gentle downhills. Overall nice course, pretty. It's starting to lighten up by here, so I can start to see more of what I'm running through versus what's directly in my headlamp. Next loop around, I'll probably ditch the headlamp and maybe some of my layers. And yeah, but overall, feeling pretty good after lap 1. This is what I'm running through right now. It looks brighter on the screen than it does in real life, but yeah, nice forest. All right, I'm at 11.5 miles. I'm about 3/4 of the way done with the 2nd loop. More up hills. Doing pretty good, still feeling good. Ditched a lot of my layers when I went to the state station. Got rid of the headlamp because now it is daylight. And yeah, overall doing well, just dying on all the uphills. Doing good. This is what I'm running through. The whole path looks like this. It's just a path of leaves. A little bit muddy because it's been rainy, but not too bad yet. Probably because the ground is frozen because it's so cold. I'm just over 20 miles in, starting my 4th loop. I'm dropping off my goal pace just a little bit, so I just gotta make sure I kind of keep it up. Did have to stop, taking off all my layers, took some time, and then I just stopped to restock on food and water, and that took some time. So I shouldn't really need to stop again for the rest of the race. So hopefully that'll help with the time. More hills, feeling it everywhere, getting tired. Yeah. So I'm struggling with muscle fatigue. Everything else is fine, nutrition is fine. It's just, you know, everything's getting tired. I'm getting tired. It's beautiful out here. It's snowing. It's blowing into my eyes. That's annoying.
starting to get muddier as, you know, as we go. Warms up, more people running on the trails. So, overall, it's going pretty well. Still feeling hopeful about making it within the cutoff. I just gotta keep moving. This is what I'm running through. Yeah. It's real pretty. You can see the snow. Stop. Panicking a little bit because I'm cutting it real close. So, yeah, panic. Got about a little under 5 and 6 miles to go. Everything's tired, everything hurts, but it doesn't matter. I just have to keep running. So that's where I'm at. As you can see, the snow is thicker. It's making downhills treacherous because it's slippery. Plus it keeps flying into my mouth and choking me and into my eyes, blinding me. So I could do without the snow. But last lap, I'm on the last lap. Just have to get to the end. Home stretch. I've got 1.5 miles left and about 45 minutes to do it in. So I'm going to be good. As long as, you know, nothing untoward happens. But this last lap has been real rough. And it's 1.5 miles. That's all I got to do. And then I'm there. As you can see, there's quite a bit of snow. This is what I'm trying to run through. Makes the uphills and the downhills a little difficult. Yep.
Well, I obviously survived. So I managed to finish in 7 hours and 33-ish minutes, which is a full hour faster than my previous 50K and half an hour faster than the cutoff time. So I felt really good about that. I think by the time I had finished, the snow had accumulated to about 1 inch on the trail, which made the last bit really hard going up and down those hills because they were really slippery. I actually fell on the last hill coming into the finish line, like 100 feet from the end. No injury, I was fine, but it was very slippery coming into the end there. Yeah, so overall it was a good experience. It was really hard. And that last little bit was tough. Panicked most of the 4th loop and the beginning of the 5th loop that I wasn't going to be able to make it in time, and then got to those last 2 miles and was like, oh, I've got oodles of time. I'm good. Which was nice that I didn't have to panic at the very, very end, that I could just get it in at whatever time, because I had oodles of time to do it. Now I'm back at my hotel, gonna sleep the night here. I'm all stretched and fed and warmed up. It was really cold at the end. And I had to hike about 1/2 mile back to my car because the start was pretty far from the parking lot. Hauling my bag in the snow and the cold. And so that was not fun. And then it took like 45 minutes to get back to the hotel because the roads were really slick and icy. And so that took me a while. But I think I'm about ready to get some good sleep. I'm very tired. And tomorrow I head back home.